Stay persistent, keep after it. Your time will come. That's what I keep telling myself anyway. This is a chest high rub. And this is his bed, right? Welcome back to another episode of Somewhere in Wisconsin. Tonight, I'm sitting at a little point just off some lower ground that's kind of bedding. I've seen lots of good buck sign in this area in the past few years. There's not much down in here yet, but there's a few little rubs on the way in. Anything could happen. It's the pre-rut in Wisconsin. So all it takes is one buck to kind of cruise through. I'm somewhat downwind of a bedding area. The nice thing about this spot is right down below me here, there's bedding, but I can enter it pretty quietly and never get my scent in it because I'm up on top of this point here. I'm only 3 sticks high, but I'm up on top of a hill, so it should be okay. The only way I could get busted tonight is if a buck sneaks in down the top of this ditch behind me. I'm pretty much right at eye level, but they'd also be downwind, so I'm not anticipating much movement coming from that way. As always, thanks for watching. If you like these vlogs or hunts, even though I'm not seeing deer right now, give me a thumbs up down below, hit that like button, subscribe for more hunts coming up later this year. On this channel I bring you duck hunting and bow hunting videos. I'm gonna go ahead and get settled into the tree here, get my arrow knocked up, get my release out of my bag, and sit down and maybe try and shoot a deer tonight. So I have some bedding. I'll turn you around right here in a second. I have some bedding straight out in front of me, a big bedding area. Marshy grass kind of area, and the wind right here is right in my face. It's coming right at the camera, so I'm right on the corner of this bedding area where 2 ridges come together, a big ditch comes together. I've got soybeans up to my north. They're picked, but they're not plowed, so the deer should still be going in there to eat them. One of my favorite places to sit during the rut is downwind of bedding. Now I know we're not in the rut yet, but if you're a new hunter and you are just learning how to hunt, a good spot to start come November 1st, November 2nd, 3rd, beginning of November, is to find the doe, find where they bed, and sit downwind of that bedding area during the rut. One thing I like about making these videos is that my grandpa and my dad can watch them see what I'm up to. Those are the two people. 3 people really, my stepdad as well. Those are the 3 people who got me into hunting, got me into shooting a bow when I was a kid. My grandpa used to take me to 3D shoots. I'd shoot with him in the garage. He used to take me bow hunting a couple times a year when I was like 11, 12 years old. And some of my favorite memories are spending time with my grandpa in the woods, showing me where to set a stand. I remember him hanging my stands for me when I was 12 years old. And he always seemed to put me on deer. I always saw deer when I went out with my grandpa. My dad, my grandpa, my stepdad. That's who really got me into hunting. It's one reason I make these videos. My grandpa likes to watch them. And, part of hunting is that family tradition. One of my favorite pictures of all time, I'll try and take a picture of it and post it on here, is my dad, my grandpa, and I up in Forest County, Wisconsin. And I shot a buck, and there's a picture of me, my dad, and my grandpa. One thing I can't wait to do is just kind of pass that tradition down to my son. I can't wait to get him out in the woods in a blind somewhere, just so he can experience the outdoors, spend some quality time with him. And that's one of my favorite things I like about duck hunting, is my dad and I get to go out, hunt together, have a good time, camp, and it's just a blast. So down below, do me a favor, leave me a comment. Let me know how you got into hunting. What was your inspiration, or how did you start hunting? Was it a buddy? Was it a dad? A mom? An aunt? An uncle? Family member? Any family member? A brother? But, who got you into it? What's your favorite thing about hunting with those people that really got you into it? And one of my favorite things is just spending time and talking about it with my dad and my grandpa all the time. So thanks, Dad. Thanks, Grandpa. My stepdad, thank you for getting me into hunting and spending time outdoors, because not everybody gets to see what we see. It's just an awesome experience. I hope this recorded. I got about an hour left of daylight. Once again, no movement, but that's okay. We'll see how this hunt finishes up. Hopefully I can see a deer for the first time in like 10 hours in the dang stand. Stay persistent, keep after it. Your time will come. That's what I keep telling myself anyway.